All right. All right, you guys are in a chat right now. Nice try. Y'all think you're funny. Imagine my mic wasn't on for that. Okay, no, that's good. What's up? Howdy, howdy. Oh yeah, wait, I don't have the music rolling. What am I doing? Yeah, sweet. Oh, I guess you guys, if you really like lightning noise, I guess, or thunder rather, lightning doesn't make noise. But if you like the sound of thunder, I can keep it up. Trio stack. Then why'd you try to invite me? What is this? Let me trio stack into you should join. You would see what happens. Like what? But I figured you guys all hit me with the triple late combo. I knew you all were together. Five stack? God, what was the last time we did a five stack? Ugh. We used to do that all the time. But then I like got busy and then we like dropped a couple players and everything got weird. Yeah, it was rough. It was rough. I was not the player for the job. On average, what we had a win percentage of 20. Like that was we'd get on there to just have fun because there was no way we were winning. It was bad. I was not the guy for the job. There's just no way. Oh, you want to have fun? I mean, fun is something you create yourself. Honestly, like you can find joy in anything. So you can kind of force. We'll move. We'll just kind of get this out of the way. Find joy in murder. There's no laws and stuff. Like you can find joy in murder. It's just like read about it. Don't go out and do it because the law will like be like, "Oh, you really enjoyed that? I hope you really enjoy 25 to something year prison sentence." I don't understand that perspective. It's like, "Oh, do I do whatever I like in life?" What? No, of course not. Especially in those extremes. There are rules for a reason. Because if we let everybody have their way, this entire the world would be burning to the ground. That there snitch on me. Didn't I tell you already I was a snake? Wasn't my defense on snitching on you was like I'm a snake? And then proof was in the pudding. Somebody posted immediately. Like a complete and utter true story that happened to him. I was gonna dual queue with Joe when we were both Ascendant, and then a Radiant guy came into the lobby. He's like, "Hey, do you want a 5-stack with us instead?" And I said, "Yeah." See you, Joe. Split is your nightmare. We've done so much work on Split. Surely it's not that bad now. If it's that bad, we're in trouble. I'm surprised a lot of people play Split still or hate Split. I keep telling all of you to like go mid or like if that doesn't work by some stretch of the imagination, just rush sites. Like don't go B, just go A. Work mid. If that doesn't work, go A. And that's attack. Defense is a lot more simple. Like kill them as they come through the chokes because all the chokes suck. Slowly like like tamper off mid. God damn. That's not picking up on my mic. I'm currently in a massive thunderstorm. Like the lightning is literally outside of my window. You can't see it because the camera's opposite direction. Did that really not pick up? It sounded like someone threw a firework in my home. Alright, whatever. Well, you guys are just gonna have to trust me on that one. I'll put on something later. But just a little Zasco preview, and then I'll get into like practicing.
Before we can understand how to move in an uncommitted fight, we need to understand what an uncommitted fight is. Simply put, a fight that you can disengage from instantaneously, and the best example of this is the slice. A basic peek where we're just
bye. Of course, yeah. Good luck on your games, boys.
So if things go south, we can disengage. When doing this, it is crucial that we preemptively stop. That means when you peek, you're preemptively letting go of the movement key before you even register if someone's on your screen. By keeping yourself this close to the wall that you're peeking from, you're not only able to isolate all your gunfights, but you also gain a secret weapon. And well, that weapon is of course the opportunity to use your movement to give yourself basically a mini jet dash. I'm not joking or exaggerating when I say that slicing from far away and keeping yourself close to the wall is literally comparable to a jet dash. So that means when you're taking uncommitted fights, just like a jet with dash active, you could peek, see multiple people, and then disengage because you don't want to take the fight. This is why your movement is crucial when you're contacting space. Whether you're walking up and you run into a high-low, or you find someone, take a shot, and then end up missing, having access to this get out of jail free card can completely change the dynamic of a round. All for the same reason that everyone loves to play Jet. Make use of this dash and don't commit to every single fight you take and go for that 50-50 aim duel. Play smart and use your terrain resourcefully. Peek, see two people, go for a kill, and then instantaneously fall back. Peek,
I mean, fair.
miss the shot and instantly fall back. Unless you're using your movement to set yourself up for a get out of jail free card going into the fight, you're not going to have the chance to use it. Your first action step is easy. All I need you to do is understand what it feels like to shoot and move instantaneously without...
I mean, I guess like breaking it down into this like set of ways is kind of interesting. Because I don't think a lot of people would have broke it down like this. So uncommitted fights, huh? How's it going? We're just watching some Zasco because I feel like he's the best mechanical coach ever. And if I can learn from this guy, life will be chilling. I actually watched a mechanical video by Kompeki too earlier today, and I had some questions. So I went to conscribe and consult the experts. Also saw that there was a new Spilio video that was like, stop overthinking the game and stop being dumb in Overwatch. I was like, okay. All right, I get two types of videos, huh? I see. You're calling me out, eh? Calling me like overthinking, overanalyzing. But it was fair.
In between these two movements.
How's it going with you?
Yourself into the range, looking at something like
hopefully you're having yourself a good week.
Instantaneously moving. From there, you can turn on Eliminate 100, press start, and get yourself behind this.
It's not Spilio. Well, I'm just gonna keep calling him Spilio. I'll just leave it to him. If he ever corrects me, I'll correct myself. Tried Val? How'd that go for you? Do you enjoy the game, or is it still one of those like, I can take it or leave it, you know?
Wall. All I want you to do is practice peeking out, seeing the enemy, shooting, and falling back. If you get to the point where you go for the shot, miss, and instantaneously fall back, you know you're doing it correctly. Action 1 is shoot, action 2 is fall back. If you check to see...
I mean, fair, yeah. Sometimes it just like drains from you. You have like a limited pool both ways. One's like a withdrawal of your emotions, the other one is a deposit, and I feel like Valorant didn't leave a hefty deposit on you, but it took a lot. So I totally understand the sentiment.
What your bullets do, by default there's 200 milliseconds in between these two actions. What I want you to do is not check and
Hey,
get that down to
congratulations.
0. That's what you're practicing in the range. At this point, you're probably thinking, well, what do I do once I tuck back to cover? Because now I'm stuck re-swinging them dry. Well, this is where we flip the script on our movement, because if we don't, we are an easy kill for the opponent. This is where we do start to make use of dead zoning, crouching, and wide swinging. However, I want you to understand that as we get more aggressive with our movement style, the demand for a fast and precise keyboard such as the Wooting is ever growing. Luckily, they're the sponsor of today.
Oh. I like Uzasco and I like Wooting, but no ad for me. I mean, if you're queuing anything but tank, you're doing it for fun, which is okay. I'm not gonna get mad at you. So it won't matter what you pick, actually.
Going to do next. Having only seen one vulnerable,
You could pick like Junkrat, Widow, and like some other DPS that doesn't. I mean, fair. I mean, same kind of scenario. I just kind of went in a different direction.
enemy, we're going to go for the infamous crouch peek. I want you to view this as your finishing blow, your heavy attack, or like using a railgun. One massive strike that's really effective against a single target. However, against multiple targets, it's not so effective. If during your slice you saw multiple people, then we're going to go for our second option, which is the wide swing. Here, we're going to be trading precision and bullets fired for evasiveness and the ability to withstand multiple enemies.
I can't believe we're making this a flowchart. Like, all these years, I'm like, this game is not flowchartable, and this guy's out here, like, making a flowchart. Like, if-then statements is what happens when this, like, comes up. Because a lot of Valorant is, like, not... Like, the strategy of it is kind of if-then. Like, you can kind of make a flowchart. Not well, because there's a lot of moving pieces, but... I mean, hey,
at us. Now
say no more.
What we're trying to achieve, let's break down how to make it happen. Neither of these are done without information, so either you've got utility or you're going for the info gathering slice that we discussed earlier. After controlling the impulse to unnecessarily commit to the fight, now you assess the situation. Again, one vulnerable opponent, let's go for a crouch peek. We immediately run forwards a couple steps, ensuring that from the enemy's perspective we appear in a different location. From there, run out, slam the crouch key, and do not release it until the opponent is dead. We will not be doing the primi crouch tap here because the primi crouch tap leaves your head at head height. By making the first peak head height and the second peak a fully committed crouch, we condition the opponent to expect another head height peak, and our crouch peak is that much more effective.
Do you commit to the crouch spray if you miss? Against one person? That's a question. That's like the first question that came to mind. Do I have an answer? So the second you put the crouch, it honestly, it kind of seems like you should. Like the second you press that crouch button. Okay, well I might lose power. We'll see what happens. But the second you hit that crouch button, I feel like it's just crouch spray because you're not going anywhere. It's not like you're able to like 80 or not even 80 strafe, or even like just dodge their bullets. You can't do anything once you're stuck. Like you put that button, you might as well just shoot them. See what happens. I guess he did say that though. Like you don't uncrouch until they're dead. That just screams crouch spray. Yeah, because you're not able to move. I'm down for that though. I guess it makes sense that they need information.
Again, your action steps are so simple. We're just building off of what we were doing earlier. We're going to build the muscle memory to peak, and every time we miss a shot and fall back, we just re-swing with a crouch. Before even considering trying this in deathmatch, I want you to get it down in the range first. Once you do, you'll see it in your deathmatch easy, and then from there you'll see it in your comp. But of course, what if there are multiple people? That's where the wide swing comes in. After finishing the same opener as before...
Really? That's very interesting that he's willing to say that against multiple enemies you should wide swing with the intention to fight. That's very interesting. I'm curious on his why.
Forwards a few steps. This time, what we're going to do is just run out wide, and we're not going to stop running until everything on our screen is dead. Because we're going wide, we can scan the environment as we're running out. I don't want you to start shooting until you know your crosshair is on the first target. Because all the aiming is done while we're running, we don't need to stop and then aim. We just stop and then shoot. We're going to be dead zoning, shooting one bullet at a time, tapping, and basically just playing the game like we're on ice skates. Not only that, but after you shoot, I don't want you to hang around and see if you killed the person and if you need to keep shooting them. I immediately want you shooting and going to the next target. Here's an example of Primi doing exactly what I've said. When he
Yeah,
decides to go last,
Primi!
he gets closer to the wall. He launches out, aims while
Yeah!
moving, and then doesn't stop moving until he is on the first target. Once he goes for the shot, he doesn't check if he hit the shot, he immediately goes for the second target, and in this case, he actually doesn't even hit the first shot. Instead of committing and crouch spraying or anything of the sort, he plays the game like he's on ice skates until everyone is dead. Your action steps from here are so simple, you just gotta learn how to dead zone. Plenty of videos out there, practice it religiously in the range and wherever you can in deathmatch, and then try your best to
What's up,
integrate
Salad?
into your
Howdy,
gun
howdy.
shots. Of course, starting with the range, shooting a slice, falling back, and then going for a dead zone. Simple as that, but what I will do is give you some extra honorable mentions because obviously crouch peeking and dead zoning are not the only ways to move in Valorant. First, I need to remind you though that I am a mechanical coach, and if you are finding value out of the information that I'm giving you today, then you'll find a hell of a lot more.
What are we up to today? Watching just watching a Zasco like movement video. I saw one from Kompeki earlier today and I wanted to see what another person had to say about movement. Because I was a little bit perplexed on some of the things that, or some of the, I guess they were kind of tips that Kompeki was coming up with, and I was like, well, that doesn't seem right. Like, some of what he was saying was kind of interesting to me, so I was like, that doesn't seem right. But here we are getting my second opinion.
Just for you. You're hearing a lot of words right now, many of which are going to be forgotten. For the most optimal gains to your mechanics, check out the link in the description to book in a session. First of all,
This is not going over my head, buddy.
To one target is to initially start with the slice and then go for a triple burst back towards cover. This triple burst back towards
Whoa. Whoa. What? This is what you found as optimal? No way. What? Why?
cover is amazing because what we utilize is the fast bursting technique, basically pushing the limit as
How my predictions yesterday go? I said I said G2, and then I said what? Did I even give an answer for Sentinel's Fnatic? Because I think I said like we like talked about map veto or something silly. Did I say Fnatic? I could have swore I said Fnatic because it was like, oh, well, Fnatic are coming off of a good win. They look really strong. I can't either. I would have to go trim the VOD. I mean, I think Fnatic won the map veto, which kind of hurt. I did not know that Sentinels did not prep a good comp on Ascent. I was really surprised. I was like, they're just running the old G2 that they beat? Like, what? And that was a while ago. Like, Taeho had been nerfed already. Or not already. Taeho wasn't nerfed at that time. So it was like, it would have made sense. I guess I didn't scrim that map. Because I was looking at that comp confused. Huge. I think my picks would have been mega fucked. I didn't do them, but they would have been fucked easily.
To how fast we can burst without getting inaccurate. So if I shoot, right, you can see I start to get...
And G2 kind of or not G2, but Gen G kind of remind me of DRX. I don't know what it is with like top level Korean teams just choking deep in playoffs, like out of nowhere. I have no idea what's going on with that. It's actually wild. Like comparatively. It's so bizarre. It's interesting though, because it's like I've never seen a team Yeah, but like Genji gave up. Like honestly, like G2 did claw back and fight and like absolutely work their way. It was like they were putting that hard work in the field, but man, there were just 3 rounds in a row where Genji just gave up because the situation was not like optimal. It's not so in terms of like the will to keep going and keep playing and keep trying the round, they're not the worst team. Leviathan, when it was like Omar and Taco Leah, that team had the worst mental. If that shit was like even 5v5 retakes, they would run away from and save. That was absolutely criminal. Like, what in tarnation? Yeah, the like the choke narrative for like APAC would be real if Paper X lost to Liquid. Absolutely. That is true. I don't know what it is about APAC. They just Genji, like the prime, or not prime Genji, but like full power Genji with like their whole roster, which they couldn't keep because of money. Which, fair, whatever, I understand. That team had grit, and that team can go the distance. This new Genji surprisingly lacks it. Super interesting to see.
Inaccurate. However, it's only after the 4th or 5th burst. So what it means is that you could technically go shoot, 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 and they're accurate. Any longer, of course, and they won't be. That's why we go back towards cover and reset. Slice, shoot, miss, get out, shoot, 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 and...
Wow, I did not expect this maneuver. Yeah, I also agree that like comeback to the Wolves was really like... I think, yeah, in the back of their minds, they must be thinking like, we just lost the Wolves like this. Like, we dumpstered them on attack, and now we just can't defend. Like, something about that screams like, God, please just finish it. And they just couldn't. It was really sad to see.
Barrage the enemy with strikes, but not pay the price of the bullet inaccuracy that would come normally. A while back when I was grinding, I got excited about this and designed the Zasco slide, which is the triple burst, but it also comes with a crouch in the middle. It's enough to sometimes convince your enemy that you're about to commit, but then you just go for another strafe, and in this case, that extra strafe takes you back to cover. It is also well worth learning the crouch tap technique, because what it does is convince the enemy that you're going to continue tapping crouch, and then when you hit him with a full crouch, and you actually sink into it, at that point you're just playing mind games with them, and yeah, it's going to of course give you a very nice advantage in these fights. Make sure that when you're tapping crouch, you're nice and mobile, you can tuck back behind cover if you need, and then when you sink into your crouch peak, don't let go until you kill the target. The last point that's important to touch
on, the lower rounds.
Is what to do when you
surprisingly, we're like routing all the way back to like a normal like top level team route. It's so weird.
Fight, you can tuck back in. When you go wide, you commit and you don't have cover. We have to either commit to a full crouch spray or we stay mobile like we're on ice skates. Apply that concept to when you get caught off guard.
Wasn't it last year as well? Or like last Masters? What was last Masters? Or like what was Champions? Because it was EDG, Heretics. Was it Gen G? I know Sentinels was up there. That's 3. Oh no, it was MIBR. No, Leviathan. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't know if we've ever had a top 4. What was the year before? No, because there was Loud EG. I don't remember the year before that. Yeah, Ospas is really kind of fucking me every time. I need to just start saying that, man.
Change directions the second you spot someone.
I don't know what happens to him during like Champions, but he just becomes like the best player again.
Swing, aim while moving, and then shoot. Again, I'm expecting someone to be here, get caught off guard, change directions instantaneously, and then move. This is also one of the best drills to rewire your brain, right? I don't want to commit and go like this. They obviously know what direction you're going in. They're going to see you first. So we just want to make them reread the situation, reuse their movement reading skills, and re-trigger their reaction time, which allows us to reset the fight and put it back in our favor. Now, even if you're not running out in the open, but you're still caught off guard from an angle you've already cleared, like you cleared this angle, cleared this angle, cleared this angle, and you get into here, and then you get swung from here. What I want you to do is still just change directions and shoot, because that's going to reset the fight, and even though you were caught off guard, it puts the odds back in your favor. Just like that. Anyways, my Black Karate Kid students, that is all she wrote for the video. So if you learned something, subscribe. If you don't, doing exactly what
Okay,
he
I need to go back to his triple burst
When
thing.
he
I
decides to go for a
got
wide
mega
swing, he gets
distracted.
closer to the wall first. Target. Well, you just got you can in deathmatch, and then try your best to integrate it into your gunfights. Of course, starting with the range, shooting a slice, falling back, and then going for a dead zone. Simple as that. But what I will do is give you some extra honorable mentions because obviously crouch peeking and dead zoning are not the only ways to move in Valorant. First, I need to remind you though that I am a mechanic, but more in a personalized coaching session just for you. You're hearing a lot of words right now, many of which are going to be forgotten. For the most
I was like, why are you hitting me with a Hunger Games reference out of nowhere?
optimal gains to your mechanics, check out the link in the description to book in a session. First
Appreciate
of all,
that.
an alternative to when you're committing into one target is to initially start with the slice and then go for a triple burst back to
Oh, interesting. So like the uncommittal, you can do like a triple burst stuff. Okay, chilling. Got it. I had to make sure that happened.
or with rule that you have to
Oh, I see. Got you.
instantly change directions the second you spot
He does
someone.
say increasing
I'm aiming
odds a
this
lot.
way, enemy appears over here, I instantly change directions, wide swing, aim while moving, and then shoot.
I see. And so like his okay, so what did we actually, so his breakdown was curious. So it's uncommitted versus committed fights, yeah?
Before we get simple south, when you peek, like that's movement to passing flash.
Yeah.
And dynamic is stat.
Yeah, it was uncommitted versus committing fights.
Chance to use it. Move range, turn on a peak, and back to
Yeah.
practicing in the rock, swinging. And for a sponsor of setup, fan point rapid share code, it is affiliate during this video slice formed infamous using a rat against.
Yeah, okay. I got it. I understand. I think that this way of approaching mechanical skill is actually not bad. I like it. I did have questions. I mean, we'll be testing it, I suppose. Will also help. We'll keep it off to the side. Pull it up whenever I need. The odds be ever in my favor. Yeah, I mean, this guy's getting mega boosted. Probably carried. No, wait, range first, right? I can't let Zas go down by not going to the range first. Aren't the Hunger Games coming out with a new movie? Because did they even come out with like another book, or are they just just going freestyle?
My ultimate's ready.
I mean, true. I need to increase my odds. What was it? So it's like he was just like ult them. There was a Haymitch book. Ah, I see. I thought they were freestyling it, but I guess that makes sense that they weren't. Okay. About his games. Oh, so it's like a it's a prequel, but how many years ago? Like, how many years later? Surely there must be a demand for it, I guess. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it. All right, so what is it? There's the uncommit. Except I hit those because I'm like that. Holy moly. The other people did well. Based off the same set. And then like if we want to commit. Yeah. Because then what's the additional one? Is like no. The other one did well. Was it about the same thing? It's rapid fire. Who was it? Something along those lines. Or it's like you're wide. I'd have to actually practice that. Welcome back. Was the other prequel about the same like set of characters? Or no? Because I haven't even heard of any of these. Like, Oh, whoops. Oh, wow. Even earlier? Good. That's crazy. They were just like, yep, we're going to come up with a... We're gonna come up with an even older idea. That's wild to me. All right, we went far enough. Let's tone it down. Let's get somebody else. Which, I mean, I guess you can't make like a continuation because it ended. It actually tied up rather, I would say, nicely. But it wasn't like a... Well, didn't Hunger Games end like kind of like okay-ish? I do remember the ending being like... I mean, I guess spoiler warning to anyone who haven't seen like or haven't read the end of the Hunger Games trilogy. But wasn't like the whole continuation was just like, yeah, now we'll make the... It was something like Katniss said. Katniss was like, fuck. It was like we'll make the Chancellor's kids like perform in this, and everyone was like, no, we're just gonna stop this because this was inhumane. I will say, like, reading the book and then watching the movie and then seeing all the details that were like either missed or like skipped on due to time constraints was crazy. There are so many things that made like the story way more tragic in the book than in the movie. The one that comes to mind was like the dog scene in the actual book. They were like sized to the people, but in the movie they were just like a bunch of generic dogs, which is like, oh darn. I think the movies overall were good. I think a big one was just that, like, there's just some small scenes that were kind of weird. No, that has to be a white swing, right? So it's like peek, check, come here, white swing. They have the dead tribute ties. Yeah, I knew they had their DNA. I just didn't know like what it was. It like a full set or if it was like a... No, I should get closer. Wrong order. Okay, well. Oh, okay, well. Yeah. I didn't remember that. I thought it was the DNA. It was just straight up taken. I remember that detail, like, of little Rue. Like, being like a small dog was just way more heartbreaking than just seeing a bunch of normal-ass mutts. Nope, wrong order. So it's standard. If I miss, whatever. Get close. Yeah. Yeah, we don't commit. White swing. Here we get close. What was the other one he said that you can do?
To understand that as we get more aggressive with our movement style.
Oh yeah. And then you get close, and then you killed the 3. I remember. Okay. You popped off on Farah? Hey. We take those. As long as you're enjoying yourself, life's chillin'. There's a specific line they didn't include. Still need to work on your notes. Fair. Doesn't everybody? I mean, some people don't. Some people are ready to move on. Your notes are actually pretty hard, King, if I remember correctly. I think I even tried to make them a little bit more digestible. Yeah, if your status, Cloudburst, that was a repeat. With your lag changes, you should definitely be playing more off angles. It was kind of a troll thing to say when you had lag, but now that you don't, you absolutely should be using those for sure. Alright, start listing conditions you know the enemy's doing. You can do it without calling it, but you just want to make their call based off the conditions. Yeah, I kind of want to see where your head's at with that one. Like if you know how to call it. You just finished your finals? Oh. Well, good work. Good. Education first. Huge. It's what we always said. I mean, I guess we didn't always say it to Raven. Raven already knew that. But hey. We mess with education greatly on this channel. I rate it very highly. Glad you put that focus forward. Yeah, what was the line that they dodged? I don't remember any particular line that really irked me being gone. But then again, I don't quite fully remember all the circumstances. Yeah, it was a while ago. And only some bits and pieces of the book versus the movie kind of left its imprint on me. Yeah. So that's how we peek out. Yikes. Oh, I'm literally blind. I'm not doing this right. 1,000,000,000%.
The demand for a fast and precise keyboard such as the Wooting is we can use that information now to make an informed decision on what we're going to do next. Having only seen one vulnerable enemy, we're going to go for the infamous crouch peek. I want you to view this as your finishing blow, your heavy attack, or like using a railgun. One massive strike that's really effective against a single
This is a really
target.
fun way to
However,
look at it.
against multiple targets, it's not so effective. If during your slice you saw multiple people, then we're going to go for our second option, which is the wide swing. Here, we're going to be trading precision and bullets fired for evasiveness and the ability to withstand multiple enemies spraying at us. Now that you understand what we're trying to achieve, let's break down how to make it happen. Neither of these are done without information, so either you've got utility or you're going for the info gathering slice that we discussed earlier. After controlling the impulse to unnecessarily commit to the fight, now you assess the situation. Again, one vulnerable opponent, let's go for a crouch peek. We immediately run forwards a couple steps, ensuring that from the enemy's perspective we appear in a different location. From there, run out, slam the crouch key, and do not release it until the opponent is dead. We will not be doing the Primi crouch tap here because the Primi crouch tap leaves your head at head height. By making the first peek head height and the second peek a fully committed crouch, we condition the opponent to expect another head height peek, and our crouch peek is that much more effective. Again, your action steps are so simple. We're just building off of what we were doing earlier. We're going to build the muscle memory to peek, and every time we miss a shot and fall back, we just re-swing with a crouch. Before even considering trying this in deathmatch, I want you to get it down in the range first. Once you do, you'll see it in your deathmatch easy, and then from there you'll see it in your comp. But of course, what if there are multiple people? That's where the wide swing comes in. After finishing the same opener as before and then running forwards a few steps, this time what we're going to do is just run out wide, and we're not going to stop running until everything on our screen is dead. Because we're going wide, we can scan the environment as we're running out. I don't want you to start shooting until you know your crosshair is on the first target. Because all the aiming is done while we're running, we don't need to stop and then aim. We just stop and then shoot. We're going to be dead zoning, shooting one bullet at a time, tapping, and basically just playing the game like we're on ice skates. Not only that, but after...
Okay. All right, I guess we will have to. We'll do the method.
My ult's ready. My ult's ready.
All right. I see that didn't. I didn't do exactly what I needed it to do.
My ult's ready.
All right, get out of there. The couriers. So standard. So it's like standard, unswing, commit, and then go wide. I think I'm getting it. Yeah. Play a couple death matches, couple TDMs to see what's up. Oh, is Couriers a website that like has book stuff? Because I keep thinking about the like the courier service. Oh, shipping companies. Oh, I see. I see. Oh, oh okay. Okay, that I see. I see. I see. That's what was coming up when I was looking at stuff, and I was like, "Oh, is there something I'm missing?" And I was. I was definitely missing something. Understood. Understood.
Match found.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a package the 24th. That should have showed up the 16th. So that was pretty cool. Is there a reason this like all this is smaller?
Death match.
This is
Warm up.
normal. Oh, ew.
Dominating.
I guess if I'm out in the open like that, I just kind of have to get jiggy with it, yeah? Surely. That's gonna miss it. Oh, that's annoying.
Survive.
Fight.
Let's get this done. Kill confirmed.
Pink and blue shirt again. Oh yeah, true. Just in case. That'd be kind of annoying if they didn't show up. I can't believe I took that fight, even though I know I'm not supposed to. Well, this will be tough. I'm not even thinking about it. I do have this habit of overswinging a bit. I'll just wear my EG jersey. Surely I'll fit in.
Tango down.
That didn't feel right. But I'm down to chalk that up as, like, I was way too quick on the draw.
Dominating.
Oh.
Target 86. Astra's
Okay.
dead.
Good night. Goodness gracious, I'm just getting peppered from all directions. No one can drop me. Somebody drop me, please.
Got him.
You don't hold the on angles against me. What the? I'm not gonna lie, this feels so awkward to think about. Just like, yeah, I'm just gonna get bodied by that individual. Hot dog.
10 kills remaining.
That felt pretty natural. I'm okay with that. That was bad though. I didn't reset to cover. I mean, I was pretty much committed there, yeah. I feel like the difference is I'm not allowing myself to have uncommitted fights. I'm mega dead, sure.
5 kills remaining. Dominating.
Nah, that should be an uncommitted fight. Yeah, like I shoot. No, I didn't swing. Maybe I don't have that built into me quite yet. But that's if I have cover. If I don't have cover, like what's the protocol is just get jiggy.
1 kill remaining.
Have you found the line? Bet. It's so hard to do, unironically. Let the 74th Hunger Games begin, Kato. Let them begin for real. That was in the first book. Wow. Wow. Hot dog. That line wasn't in the movie. What do they do instead? They just say like, "Oh well, the action's looking good up here." Yep. That kid swung his sword real nice. Like, what was said? I'm trying to think of like contextualize where that was. Oh, okay. Like the shaky vision, ears ringing thing. He's like, ah. Oh god. Tried with this.
Match found.
I'm just kind of sitting here and chalking off. The careers are like the schools, or not schools, but like the districts, like 1 to 3, yeah. Or do I not remember the series as much as I thought I did? Because I remember those were like the 3, like well-trained groups. And like 4 was like the fringe. 1, 2, and 4. That sounds. I knew it was just upper echelon people. I just don't remember exactly who. Yeah, okay. That goes 3 then.
No charges.
Reloading.
Holy moly.
Decoy.
You disappoint me. Yikes. Feeling set.
Yeah, we're gaming. District 3. Okay, I see. No, when you're whites swinging like that with multiple people, it's like, uh-oh. Well, I was super lazy there. When there's 3 people, I have to constantly be moving.
Reloading.
Yeah. Every human being just shot me there.
Telemetry saved.
That was a little too rushed. Yeah, that was too rushed.
Best delivered.
Reloading.
You give a Vod? Need help? Well, you gotta wait till next week.
Monster session. Grounded. Cutting their vision.
Affected. 3 down.
Hey. Oh, hey, bud. Yeah. Unfortunately, I will be gone. Wow, holy moly. Cool. Yeah. No, you have to stay moving, you little fuck. Multiple people on your screen, you're always moving.
Reloading.
You're essentially wide swinging everything. Oh. Can't pick probably the wolves, buddy. Yeah. This thing goes Insano style. Cool. Yeah, TMB was like, I'm the only person who believed. And to be honest, he might actually be. I don't know another analyst who had been hyping up wolves like that.
Joke's over. You're dead.
Stay down.
Yep. Oh, cool. They're just saying, like, no, sir, smoke this. Like, good lord.
Reloading.
Being held at the fucking teeth.
Block sight. Need danger. Got him.
Anyone else?
Ah, oops. Yeah, heretics in 3rd, wolves in 11th. Ooh. Ooh. How the turntables.
Reloading. Hi. Bye. You had your fun. My turn. What's your wish? That's 3.
Yeah, I'm mega fine.
Refreshing. Block sight.
Dude, you too? Hello?
Down you go.
Knock it off. Oh, oops.
Enemy kill.
Yeah, TMV. I mean, TMV is always going to advocate for wolves. Wolves is like the team.
Cutting their vision.
Dude, odds.
Next. That's a kill. My ult is red. Refreshing.
Oh, whoops.
Time to jump.
Where does EG sit? I know the answer is non-existent, but that would be a really big chin scratcher. It's like, where does EG fit into this entire narrative? So I should have thought 4 was too high. At the time, was that really? Because this was pre anything, right? Like if this is pre anything, what was I saying? I was saying pre everything. I think like Wolves built like, I think Wolves don't make it. I think MIBR didn't make it for sure. And then I had question marks about Billy. And I had major questions about Liquid, like those teams. I was like, for sure, Heretics make it easy. They sure proved me wrong. They made me had egg on my face. I totally didn't get that at all. Yeah, we might have to do this in waves. In regards to my shooting, we're gonna build a better habit because I feel like I still don't have it. I still take that extra step to commit to the fight when I don't want to. And then if they fight me when I'm in the open, you're supposed to just swing, like, peek the other way. Or, like, move the other way.
My ultimate's ready.
So we're gonna do this mind-numbing, monotonous work. Oops. Well. Yeah, I understand why they were rated high. I agree. I think that the team was also on the upswing. They looked really good. Like going into the tournament even. Like in all honesty, minus RRQ, I think everyone's sitting where like they probably should. But I thought going into this tournament, APAC was at its strongest. Yeah, something about Mini just like coming in and changing the entire team. Because I don't think, like, I've said it once and I'll say it again. I don't think that this is the Paper X of old. I think Gone are the team of W Gaming. But that does not mean that they are not making use of that at all. I think I said in my analysis, when I watched the team just absolutely cream Sentinels, I was like, this team literally is faking the fact that they used to just 5-man rush sites. And they like... They posture for it and then they'll fake you. They'll work mid and they'll come back or they'll just go B. It was such a bizarre change of identity. Obviously, they showed it against G2, but it was like really apparent against Sentinels because Sentinels were buying what they were selling every time. It's darn seed. Yeah, no longer is it like there's nuance to the team that I don't think was there before. Yeah. Okay. You get 2 bullets and you have to peek up. Yeah, you have to tuck. Peek stop. Do your shot. 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 You know. Peek stop. Do your shot. I do think that's their apotheosis with that split game against Sentinels. I don't think that it has even remotely been close since. Alright. That seems good. We'll go into another TDM. I didn't even notice something was happening down there. Yeah, sorry to bring you like lamb to the slaughter. Sorry I brought you. Consolation prize, you got to see your boys play. Hello? Wait, how did this bleed into like my main channel? What is this?
Match found.
Wasn't also the other series like the Genji Wolves game? And that one was supposed to be cut and dry. It actually worked out the other way. It like flipped out of nowhere. Sure.
Got all the time in the world.
I've got all the time in the world. Whoops. Yeah, there's like a billion things out for delivery. That series was hard though, because like wolves were gaming, but it wasn't like wolves are so fundamentally like better than any team they faced. It hasn't been like this team was showing dominance. It's like this is just a very like gritty team. Out of like not even out of like a nowhere, but it was just a team that just, oh wow, you guys are just were willing to fight. Now that team is having a run. I'm ashamed to say that their run probably ends at Paper Rex, but I'm happy that they got there.
Enemy down. It's reloading. Be fast. I shot something.
Yoink.
One down. Reloading. One dead. That's 3.
Oh well, oops.
Heads up. Healing you.
Nah, you still have to like confirm the crosshair on their head, yeah.
Body out. Natural out. Reloading. Reloading.
Hello? I swear, like, every player right now is just better than me, which is great.
Refreshing. Go, go, go.
Well, that dude was ready. Paper Rex to guarantee the win. I'm a little crazy.
Satchel out.
I mean, fair. I'm not gonna stop you.
Take it out.
Three down.
Enemy kill.
Ooh. I think it was good wide swinging there. Book show up faster than merch. I mean, that makes sense.
Bomb buddy out. Satchel out. Have one of these. Satchel out.
Coming.
What? In...
My ult is ready. Reloading.
Ah! I mean,
Like I never left. Reflection for you.
Oh yeah! Monster on the loose!
I'm well. All right, sure. Jebaited.
Four and start.
Ah, you gotta unswing, dude. Come on.
I'm out of here.
It's different if I like just instantly die. It's another thing if I just like. Holy moly, good lord.
The hunt begins.
Gotta go.
That dude is steaming my ham. Well, not quite. But that guy is absolutely blasting me. Hello?
One down.
He is waiting for.
Skedaddle out. Get out of my way. Four and the start.
Gotta take a break from buying books. I'm currently on like. Ah, that's a good shot from him. On my. Oh, good. I currently haven't finished my read list too, so I'm trying to not buy as many as well.
Satchel out.
Yeah, that's a reswing. That wasn't an intentional swing there. I don't like that. So intentional, unswing.
Alright, see ya. Here we go. Hi, I'm pissed.
Yoink.
Go, go, go.
Yeah. No, you have to move the other way. That dude hit a yawn. Hello? This guy was this guy playing the stadium? These guys were shooting. That's the last thing I could have expected. I like three trilogies that are just sitting that I'm just not reading. And I know better than I should be, but I'm just not. I don't even know if this is Oh, well, you have to finish the library books. You don't want to late charge. Which series? The D&D full guide. That's on the list. The Wizard King series. And then I have one more. Let me go check. And the Mistborn trilogies. Ebooks and audiobooks. You can get ebooks from the library. Actually, I knew that. That's not a question. I knew that. So you peek out. Alright, it's like the standard peek. So you peek out, you stop, you do your thing, you get out. Peek out, do your thing, get out. Peek, do your thing, get out. 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 There's no like... There's no delinearization. It's just you do your peek, you do your stop, you get out, you don't commit. Libby. Yeah, and that's kind of why I knew it, because I used Libby. I had that service. I'm just like, wait, I know better. I literally use it. Or I've used it in the past. I'm not currently using it. Oh, wow. I mean, that's a lot of, like, proper pre-aiming, though. It's actually probably better if I practice, like, missing to get it into my mind. Man, this is the boring step, but this is the step I have to be able to do. It's like the basis for all the movement. I mean, at least peeking. And he's like, if you ever get caught in the open, your goose is cooked. See you later. You'll be swimming with the fishes. Alright. Give it another gander. I am going to learn how to also be a good mechanical coach. I can't just keep referring people to other stuff. There's no way I'm allowing myself to do that. I should be quasi-competent at... If I'm using that right. Quasi. Seemingly, apparently, but not really. Okay, well, we're not going to be quasi anything then. Or we're just going to be competent. Okay. Alright.
Match found.
I've got all the time in the world.
You know, let's get a little music in here. Kind of tired of just sitting here. Quasi's like pseudo. I think pseudo's a better word though, because quasi like means seemingly not. Like dictionary definition, because I looked it. Just to make sure I didn't misread, I'm gonna look at it again. Being partly or almost, or seemingly, apparently, but not really. More similar to like supposedly, seemingly, apparently, allegedly, reportedly. I mean, I guess I'm cool with... I don't know. It seems like fine. Coach Mini reveals which agents are best for ranked. I mean, he's probably going to say something about self-sufficient agents. Like pick Clove, pick Reyna, pick Chamber. Agents that can do a lot by themselves. The flash duelists are really good for ranked. Phoenix, Yoru. The more you can do for yourself, the better. Little Killjoy plush for us. What the fuck? Mini wins. I guess Mini gets a lot of street cred if that's like. I'm not stopping at all between those strafes. We'll workshop that.
Neutralized.
I will eventually learn to stop.
Four and the front.
I really am just sitting. I'm sitting in mid just chilling. I honestly think it'll be Paper X G2, which is the matchup like I think no one wants to or not no one wants to see, but I'm sure like people are cool with like G2 not being there.
Flashing.
Oh, I'm not gonna. I know it's a rematch. I know the sigh. I know. Nobody wants to see it, but it's what's very likely. Or Wolves. We can see. Maybe the upper finals will just be a grand finals. I just don't think that. I don't think Wolves will make it again. What in Sam hell is going on here? Okay. I gotta remember to do a full step. It's full step, full step. Well, that's what it is. Full step, and then like once thing gets weird. Yeah. With heart, brain. I mean, fair. Like, there's not a single team on the planet that's completely out of this for sure. Like, 0% odds that some like a team, like a player on a team, or like a single individual team is fully cooked. I mean, that's what the top 4 is for. There's been so much parity. It's been great. Oh, I'm mega dead. No, get close. Wide swing. Yep, nice. I kind of just let myself get full blinded by that. So, normal peak. Oops. Paper X need to win the whole thing. Man, I won't put it past them. Nah, I committed. The second I commit crouch there, I just need to spray the next set of people. Oh, wow. Wow. It's a lot of people just... Cool. Well, that guy's afraid. Sure. I don't like cowards.
Show me a target. Break you down.
Well. That was a bad spray. That's not a fight, dude. Then I have enough trophies.
Got him.
They have 2, right? Just 2?
Here we go.
Dead. That's 3. 4 down.
Get out of my way.
Not enough. Reloading.
Gotta go. All right.
Boo.
Gotta go.
Dude, these guys really don't want me to fight, man, huh?
Enemy down.
Bye. Bye. My ult. Back like I never left.
They were accept none. I mean, fair. No wonder that dude doesn't want us to fight.
Nice try. Your fault.
Whoops. Man, I'm down for Paper Rex to get one. Yeah, Paper Rex do need to win their series. If they don't, it's kind of cooked.
That's 3.
I think if Fnatic get the map pull... Oh, what the fuck? Well, that dude's killing another. Yeah, okay. I did not expect you to be here. I might as well mow you down. Knock that off. I didn't even think he could be there. I'm still not doing it though. That's the annoying part. I think the only team out of like the lowers that kind of feel comfortable having like 2 of their maps banned is probably G2. I think they're the only team who's like okay with going all 7. I don't know about Wolves either. It seems like they have a very specific pool. I'd have to double check. Here, we're not even gonna bother. Yeah, we are. We're gonna bother. That killed. Oh wow. Okay. Out. Stop. Peek out. Stop. Unpeek. Peek out. Stop. Unpeek. Whoops. Peek out. Stop. Unpeek. Peek out. Stop. Unpeek. Peek out. Unpeek. I feel like Wolves don't have any good map. I don't know. I feel like they don't have a specialty. I think they also believe in the philosophy. Or not the philosophy, not the... I just said a philosophy, sure. I gotta tune into some more notes or news because some crazy stuff is happening. Let me see. Wolves. I feel like they go down the... Holy moly. EDG, like, philosophy where they can just play any map. But of course we can check that. Event. This Masters. I mean, they really are willing to go all maps. They played every map. I don't think they have an insta-ban. I think they just ban their opponent's best and they go from there. They will do stage 1. That was a different map pool though, yeah. Yeah, because there was fractures in that map pool. There's no sunset. But even then, they were willing to play every map. There was no bans. They played every map. They were willing. No insta-ban. They were just willing to play everything. I mean, I respect. Haven and Ascent. I mean, they seem fine. Their Ascent doesn't look good, but it seems fine. Is like the answer I'll give. Wow, Paper X have a 1.5 to 2.6 rating against Wolves. Yeah, everyone thinks Wolves are just going to roll over and die here. Which I don't know if that's true. Seems like it won't be. They've been popping, dude. They have been popping. I'll take a quick little look. I mean, they're willing to go Ascent. It looks like they crush on Ascent. Like, absolutely slaughter whoever they faced. They beat both Billy Billy and RRQ on it. They're okay with that. They're Haven. Oh, true. They haven't played. Oh, maybe. Just kidding. They do have a ban. Let me look at it again. Split, Ascent, Icebox, Pearl, Lotus, Sunset. No, they do have an insta ban. They don't play Haven. Nah, that looks like an insta ban. Let me check China stage 1. Well, no, they do play Haven and they have slapped on it in China. Against 2. Not against Slackers. Against Billy Billy and Titan. The Titans are kind of like whatever. That was a close series though. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if we're talking map veto for the uppers game, Haven's banned by somebody, and then like it just depends on who that somebody is. It kind of depends on who gets first ban, to be fair. If it's Paper X first ban, they ban Haven, that's going to be like really awkward, because then Wolves probably ban something. You're talking grand finals? What? We're like skipping steps. I need to see like upper finals first before I see grand. Because I don't even know who's taking first. I honestly, like, if we go under the assumption that Paper X are about to roll Wolves, which matches like the entirety of everyone, then it's like the team that they really want to face is like Fnatic. They're really cool about facing Fnatic. Get rid of Haven, get rid of Ascent, boom, you're good. They're less enthusiastic about Wolves. And then against G2, who the fuck knows? Like, they can ban whatever. They'll probably ban Haven and Ascent, but like G2 are quite willing to go either way. Oh yeah, true. If they're playing Wolves, that would suck. They ban Sunset Split. It's like, ah, shit. Really? Yeah. If Wolves win and they face... Wolves win against... I mean, it's just Haven Ascent ban against Fnatic. It's a Sunset Split against Paper X. And it's probably Lotus, Icebox versus G2. If Wolves have the bans. But then it probably still doesn't... like, at some point, it's like, okay. What doing? I mean, I was gonna... am I not queuing? Oh, I'm sure not queuing. You're right. I'm practicing the move technique from Zasco's new movement video, which I do agree is like pretty optimal, but it's really hard. Paper X also got on Lotus. Yeah, let's say Paper X have like map veto. Oh, nice, nice, King. Nice. Let's say Paper X have map veto. It's like against Wolves.
Match found.
I don't fucking know. They're gonna. Actually, I don't fucking know. I mean, obviously, like I guess Paper Rex, no matter who they're facing, bans Haven and Ascent. I guess, yeah, that's true.
I've got all the time in the world.
And that impacts Fnatic the most. Everyone else is like, okay. And I think the team that Paper Rex do not want to see in the finals are G2. That is the last team they want to face. And if Paper Rex lose to Wolves, I guess it doesn't matter who they face in that best of 5. Or yeah. I think G2 with adjustments can beat Paper Rex on Lotus. Everything else is a question mark, though. I'm sure Paper Rex really want to see Fnatic in finals, like if they beat Wolves. That's like the team they want. They don't want the other teams. And Wolves kind of want to see, like... They probably want to see Paper Rex, honestly. Like, out of everyone, I think Wolves do not want to face G2, and I don't think they really want to fuck with Fnatic. Something about that just seems kind of weird in my brain. Like, I'm not messing with that. Yeah. I mean, Fnatic would be the most interesting, but also, like, they have to beat G2 in some, like, some out-of-pocket series. Like Fnatic have to beat G2, which honestly I don't think is happening. But I'm willing to, like, I'm willing to give for flavor. I'm like that. See, that's good. That was good. Like, it's a thing out. Oh wow, yeah, I'm just mega dead. Nice. Holy moly. The G2 choke. That would be legendary if they actually did. That dude waited. I mean, G2 could theoretically lose. I just find it very unlikely.
That's a kill.
The betting odds for that game should look really close. I just don't know why the Wolves, like, Paper Rex one is so, like, lopsided. Nope. I'm just never gonna be able to pull that number out of my head. That makes sense, though.
Hostile down.
Oh boy. Ah. Oh, I'm on the line. Oh well. Damn.
Face your fear!
Fool. Oh wow. Oops. Oh my lord. No way, dude. Come on. Why do they have lineups, dude?
Pew pew! That's 3.
Yeah, I'm not good at.
Hawk out! Blinded.
Joke's over. You're dead.
One left.
I shot something! My ult is ready. That's 3!
Dude, no shot. Come on. I'm just getting bitched.
Reloading. Satchel up.
Watch out.
Like I never left!
That's so amazing. Oh, what in Sam Hell? I had like no information for that play. A lot of these are like the re-swings. I'd probably kill this guy. Yeah.
3. No bother. Refreshing. Mild. One hit. I'm fine. Get out.
All right, there you go. That was not who I thought I was gonna kill there, but okay. Dang, good shot.
Face your fear!
Wow, what a good shot. Man, that dude wants it more. Okay. They wanted it more. Hot dog. I mean, what was the metric that that one dude gave? It was just like you have to score 40 and then you can move on. Now I could finally play the game. If I followed that like metric, like holy moly. Yeah. Yeah, apparently one dude was like, if you don't get 40, if you can't drop 40 in a TDM, you're not ready to queue ranked. And I'm just like, what? What an absolute ask. Like, okay. Was it 43? I mean, I got 43. So now I can queue ranked if I wanted to. I don't, but like. It's also off the back of like so much like aim training and stuff like that. It's like, yeah, if I get like an immortal like lobby, I'm not getting 40 because everyone's shooting each other and it's like relatively even. But if I get like a low level lobby, I'm going to fry. Like it's not like look at the distribution. Of course, like me and this Fade were going proper into this. But there are some of these fights where I'm just like cruising for a bruising. Like the Reyna and Raze didn't stand a chance. Me and this like Fade were in like an eternal like fight. Yeah, like I think the margin was very silly. I would say that margin was a rather funny. But I'm warmed up and ready to go. What do I end? I end in 13 minutes? Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'll queue a swift play though. We'll still continue with the idea in mind where I peek first, I unswing, and we'll see what happens from there. And I'm probably just gonna play controller. Yeah, one swift. I get time for one swift. I think if I had a counter, I mean, not even like a counter argument, just to see it from the other perspective of like the fight, like not theology, but like the movement tech from Mr. Zasco. I think there's like a mix of
I am on a higher plane, Charlie. Literally.
There's like a little bit more nuance, I would say. But I kind of do agree on his take. Then again, I need to be doing like more like movement combos, like actually jump spotting and stuff. Like I can't just swing everything. There's so much to combine. But I guess for the time being, after I peek out, I get like a shot or two and then I unswing and uncommit. Yeah, against heretics. Though Paper Rex was just kind of bullying heretics. It was interesting. They were like, oh, we got him.
The world may be crumbling, not this place, oh.
Okay.
It's thriving. Feel that energy.
I mean, if I'm a not chill guy, I just buy a sniper and just hold her down.
Up I go. Recovering it. About there.
I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't think heretics are like a top level team like that. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Hey team, how's it going?
It's like the way that they lost was kind of like more indicative of like than anything else. Either they're contacting us, oh yeah, they're all there.
Weapon here.
Oh, they're re-clearing this guy.
Taking that back. Concealment. Pulling them in.
Heal me, Sage!
Concealment.
Thirty seconds left.
Oh, come on.
Last player
Ah, that
standing.
dude was just on it. He's like going for the clips, man.
Spike planted. One enemy remaining.
What in tarnation? Okay, what a weird way to take a fight, but sure. It was unlucky to fight that. Yeah. I mean, true. Like, knowing what we know now, it was like... At the time, it was like, they lost the Wolves, they are nothing. But now that we know, it's like, oh, wait. Those guys were good.
Heading to the above.
Let's go.
Do you think this guy dogs up A? I feel like no. Fuck, come on, man. I mean, get on. Wow, really?
Last player standing.
We're getting owned.
Spike planted.
Honestly, I should just keep the line on me, yeah?
That moment is gone.
I mean, maybe.
But be cool, oh. Now we are here. Here.
Yeah, I should have I swung for more. I got greedy.
Going astral, guys. Let's see now.
Am I okay with them just hitting? I mean, kinda. I'm honestly okay with them hitting. Should get information, though. Yeah, well, never mind. I don't need info.
Concealment. Pulling them in.
Spike down A.
The hunt begins.
Here.
Raise dead. My ult's ready.
Yeah, China Slayers.
Careful now.
One enemy remaining.
My ult's ready.
Get out of my way.
Spikes A.
Ha! I am there. Feely.
Yeah. The China
Last
Slayers.
round in the half.
Sentinels themselves.
Equip yourselves, oh. Money day, fala. Spend it.
Yeah, I think I'm okay with them. I think I'm okay with them hitting. Do I care if they get orb? Oh, a Razor orb seems kind of annoying.
Checking the situation. That'll work.
Maybe just chill here and then peek it off the top. And then unswing, smoke, and then probably play around the smoke. They're working mid? Oh, weird, champ. That means I gotta...
Obscuring vision.
Help. Someone's B.
Got to target a star. Obscuring vision. Need that back.
Opponent killed.
Dead.
Oh.
planted.
Oh, they pushed up street, huh?
Idiots! Well divided!
Last player standing.
Man, I even knew he was there. That guy just went AFK, sure. Not a problem. It's that swift play. Swift play magic. I haven't forced the Reyna swing. That was super good.
Switching sides.
Look, don't start resting. There's still work to do.
I'm going towards B and nowhere else. Because I decided that. I'm just here, man. I'm like AFK, brother. Don't mind me.
No prisoners.
Taking that back. Reloading. Reloading.
No, you don't.
What the? Wait, isn't there just like 3 here? See you later. I mean, I'm just...
Oh, you ain't coming back. Someone's B.
You guys can keep fighting. I'm just gonna go plant the spike at A.
Last player standing.
No, no way. That's amazing. Well, I'm gonna go plant and then go in this one.
97 Reyna, 50 fade.
Oh my lord.
Spike
Not
planted.
actually calmsing.
One enemy remaining.
Take them out. I'm pulling them in.
Funk.
Woo-hoo-hoo! I'm too shocked for them.
Oh, Astra with their galaxy brain. Yeah.
If they're allowed to let me use my brain, it's over. I should stop bullying them. I should stop bullying them.
I'm going above. That'll work.
I'm going B. They seem to fast rotate though. Feel like I can just run up another fake and call it a day.
Let's start.
I'm running. I'm running immediately.
Need that back.
What the f... Okay.
Enemy spotted B. Multiple enemies B. Blocking vision. Blocking vision. 3.
I'm so
Spike down, B.
What the fuck was that? Hello?
Here.
Here's like, no, don't fight, please. Don't fight. No. I'm actually flabbergasted
One enemy
by how
remaining.
much of a actual pansy this guy is.
Last player standing.
Holy moly.
See your guy. My ultimate's ready.
What was that?
Match point.
Twitchy here. Let's go already.
Also, what the f am I talking about? There's a swift play and I'm like committing to a fight that I don't want to, and I like stood still and just like sprayed for no reason. Like I did all these like baby steps and I shouldn't be. Like it's peek out and then do your thing like afterwards.
Going astral, guys.
Like what am I actually like? What am I actually doing? Here, we'll hit him with a little cold water.
Forward.
I'm going A. Fuck you, Phoenix.
Got it concussing.
You dead.
Yep.
Spike down A. Enemy spotted A. Still in sight.
Give me those back.
One enemy remaining.
Down.
I have the spike.
Okay.
Attackers win.
Yeah, not
Do
as
not
bad as
fight
Paper Rex Bully. True. Hit him with the easy. Okay. 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 Old GG. I feel like I missed a bit of a... Oh! The fan! The other fan! The koi fish! I could spend money on this! Anyway. Not gonna do that. Alright. That's going to be it for me. I know better. It's 9 o'clock. So that does it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did, you still are. I will catch you guys maybe Monday. I might be a little... You definitely won't see me Friday. You might see me Monday. Is the statement I will give. But that's it. Have yourself a good weekend and hope you all enjoy Masters. See you.